All right, guys, day 69 of a 150-day follow-along progression. Starting the clock, know my time. Shuffle the cards. We're doing a double deck. All the face cards are going to equal 20. Jack, King, Queen, Ace, and Joker, they're all 20. Here we go. Next, we have a 5 that's going to represent 10 on our 800 reps. Next, we have a 3 that's going to be a 6. Yeah, I just did 6.5. Welcome to the chat. 9, we're doing 18. Good morning, Sully. How you doing, Mustang guy? 9 on deck, we're doing 18. Do I do cardio? I think everything I do is cardio, right? Hey, how you doing? Everyday Media, Nick. How you doing? Face card, 20 on deck. 20 on deck for the face card. Four, that's going to be an 8 today. Double decking it. Ace, face cards are 20. Next, we have a Joker, another face card, another 20. Remember, X-Player. Don't know. 14 on deck. Not sure what that is. 14. Let's see. No, I've never been in the armed services. of any kind. There we go, 20 on deck. Nope, never been gang affiliated. Yeah, it's not like TV, guys. If you go to jail, it doesn't mean you have to join a gang. That's just in the movies. Okay? 20 on deck for the 10. Yeah, a little bit of gas station coffee this morning. I gotta get my butt out to the grocery store. Get me a bag of beans. Next we have 6. That will be 12. What's your total amount after the double decker? We'll have 800 reps. Here we go. 9 on deck is the next one, so we'll be doing 18. Yep. Yeah, I quit a long time ago. Yeah, buddy. You guys talking about addiction up in that chat? I see you. I got my battles that I've got my battles. I've seen my days. Here we go. In the trenches. 18 on deck, right? You can quit anytime you want. And that's the truth, right? You can make that decision to better your life. I've only recently quit drinking alcohol, though. Alcohol is just, it'll be 2 years in December. Here we go. I'll be free from the alcohol. Queen, that's 20. Face cards are 20. I don't even know how long I've been clean from the other stuff. I really wasn't counting. I know a lot of people like to count and have a sobriety date and whatnot. You know, every time I went through the sobriety, clubs or whatever, when somebody held a lot of volume or a lot of weight on their sobriety date, and then when they lost it, they were a mess. 2, we're doing 4. They held a lot. I've seen a lot of guys hold a lot of value on their date. I just said, hey man, it's just part of the process, right? You're still in the process. Don't be so hard on yourself. But humans, right? We like to be hard on ourselves. Here we go, 20 on deck. Even when it's not necessary. KO, congratulations. Over 12 months alcohol free, man. Sweet. That is epic. 7 on deck, 14. I've never thought I can go this long without drinking. Jeez, man. It's like I didn't even drink water, man. It was all beer. 14 on deck. Speaking of water, let's drink some. Boy, yesterday was pretty crazy, huh? We had 140,000 people in our live stream yesterday evening. 140,000. I didn't look up the number exactly. That's where it was when I left off. It could be higher than that. 12 on deck for the 6. Good job, mods. You did a great job. I'm sure it was fun timing everybody out during that 140,000 people. Yeah, there was a lot of new guys, to say the least. There we go. King, that will be 20. Nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. It was a fun evening for the chat for sure. Heck yeah. It's fun when it gets up that high, right? No, there's usually about 1,000 people in the chat constantly. But overall, it was 140,000. 3, we're doing 6. Honestly, it could be higher than that. YouTube takes about a day to update their overall analytics, so it doesn't really show you how many people were truly in it until like a day later. 9 on deck, we're doing 18. It could be double that, but that's where it was about before I went to bed. It was still tallying up the count. 18 on deck. Gravity Core Fitness, what's up, man? These guys are on vacation. Seeing the sights. Yeah, I'd like to go on vacation. You know where I want to go? Just somewhere local. I want to go up to Kelly's Island. That would be a nice, relaxing weekend, wouldn't it? Jack, that's 10 on deck. Something close by. Poland. Yeah, I want to go to Poland, that's for sure. Ain't going to do that on a weekend, though. I'd like to plan that one out. Here we go. 20 for the face card. I could just, on a whim, throw my bicycle up in the back of the truck and get over to Kelly's Island. That would be nice. I'd like to do that this summer for sure. Maybe go get my fishing license or something. Cast a line off the dock. Yeah. No. Yeah, it'd be nice, right? Candy K, good morning. What's up? Dark Vid Realities. Why are you not replying to me? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Queen, that's a 20 on deck. You're not the only one in the chats. How about that? Right? There's a lot of people I don't reply to, right? A lot of people are commenting at the same time. Say what 500? I don't know what that means. Here we go. 6 on deck. That will be 12 because we're double decking it on our way to 800 reps this morning. Nine is the next card. We're going to be doing 18 for this. Andy C. jumping all over the place. Good morning. Jay, Billy, what's up? AAB, how you doing? Tough Harry. Tough Harry's looking for a boyfriend over here. Good luck. I ain't the one. I'm taking. Here we go. 18 on deck. Yeah, I don't do much lusting. You know what I mean? A lot of people see other people and then they get all lustful for them. Yeah, it's not my thing, right? I look at lust as one of the 7 deadly sins, right? Along with greed, wrath, you know. Yeah, it's all part of it. It can be an addiction, guys. Make sure you check yourself. You could be just lost in addiction of lust. 18 on deck. I think the 7 deadly sins is a very interesting topic of discussion. Yeah. Yeah, I think each one of the 7 deadly sins, being greed, wrath, or whatever it may be, are blocks in the way of knowing who you truly are, you know, as just who you are without any blocks in the way. You know, greed can be a block, wrath can be a block. 14 on deck. It's all about discipline in my mind, right? The discipline to control your feelings and your thoughts and your body and everything, right? Master of oneself. Yes. I'm not talking about religion here. Don't get me confused. Right? Joker, 10 on deck. I'm talking about blocks that get in the way of knowing who yourself is. Joker, that will be 20 on deck as well. Right? It's all about discipline in my mind. I used to be wrathful, right? I used to be a very, very rageful kind of guy, right? And those are blocks that the ego, I believe, my own ego, right, is like pretty insane, right? My ego has been a block in many ways for my own self learning. Just, it's gotten in the way of me being the best me that I can be, right? There we go. Ace, that's going to be 20. You say your ego. Yes, my ego. My ego. I am, right? I deserve this because of that, right? I'm right because of this. Bigger, better. You know that ego, right? More is better, right? You understand where all the evil in the world comes from, right? Like evil companies, greed, right? Greed, right? We know these things. We don't need to be told. 2 on deck is the next one. We're doing 4. We know greed is wrong, right? Okay, we've done 400 reps thus far because we're here at the indicator card. Oh yeah, the most biggest deadly sin is getting to have to go where you've never been before. You have to know your limits. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Fear, my friend, is the only enemy. Who said that? Didn't Roosevelt say that? There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Wasn't that Roosevelt? Teddy Roosevelt's 20 on deck. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Fear, geez, gets in the way. Fear of taking the first step, right? Fear of flying like a bird, right? Its natural being can fly so smoothly. Yeah. Fear of taking the first step to greatness, right? Greatness awaits for you. All you have to do is take that first step, and that's the biggest one. It's a lot easier. I'm like, once you take that first step, you're like, oh, it ain't so bad. Here we go. 5 on deck. We're doing 10. Now, don't get me wrong. The ego. I say it's like a negative thing, but the ego has taught me a lot as well. The ego of all them years of me pushing myself, wanting to be bigger and badder than the next man in prison, doing more push-ups than him, right? I had to be the best. That ego that has taught me a lot as well. But it's pushed me so far in some workouts. You guys know those ego-driven workouts, right? Where you end up getting hurt. 12 on deck, right? So it's tricky, right? You could learn from the ego, right? But it don't care. It'll wreck you in the end, you know? It has for me. 12 on deck. It's like, Jay says, what's Jay say? Jay fears nothing, while Kamatos, I thought I was dead. That just let me down. Comatose. Oh, here we go. Yeah, don't fear. Fear is like a waste of energy, right? Spending time on fear. Hey, fiery skills. What's up, man? We're doing 8 for the 4. 4 on deck. We're doing 8. The division, right? So, Now we're talking about how the ego has hurt me in my workouts, but it's pushed me to new limits of self-discovery. So, how do you balance this, right? 3 on deck, 6. We're doing 6. Double decking it. Balance between the ego and wrecking yourself, because there needs to be balance. Jack, that'll be 10 on deck. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just thinking and talking about myself here. I do a lot of internal, dissecting of who I am. I do that all the time. Jack, 10 on deck. 10 on deck, we're doing 20. Pardon me. Next we have 4. We're going to do 8. Welcome, Meg. Welcome to the chat. Grand Rising. Another Jack, that's a face card. We're doing 20 for the face cards today. Hey boy, can you crack that door open? It's getting warm in here. And if there's any more coffee, I'd like some. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 on deck, we're doing 16. No, I'm not from Poland, but my grandparents are. Came over here, started a family in a flower shop, right? That's how I grew up. I grew up in the flower shop. Ace, this will be 20. Thank you. What's the tat on my head mean? Oh, it's just a helmet. That's my helmet. My tattoos eventually one day will resemble body armor. Yep. Face card, that will be 20. How many push-ups can I do without stopping? I could do them all. Every one. I generally do 1,000 at a time without stopping. You know, when I want to push myself, just get down and do 1,000. Yeah. We'll be doing that shortly, guys. I got to finish this progression with you. Got to get everybody on the same level so we could do it together. Another face card. That will be 20 as well. Now, if you guys are paying attention, my hands are elevated just slightly. This allows for a greater stretch with the pectoral. All right, it's the reason why I can get so freaking pumped. Yep. Hey, Nathan Goodman, welcome to Muscles. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. Good to have you with us. 20 on deck for the 10. Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate you taking the time to become a member. We get to do members only workouts on Sunday without all the haters joining in, you know, saying this and that. Yeah, Nathan became my first member on my second YouTube channel, right? Didn't realizing it was this channel. That's okay. I just canceled all those memberships on my second channel. I'm going to figure out something different to do with that. 8 and 8 is 16. Appreciate you taking time to support this community we have here. That's okay. That's okay. The haters, you know, I like, you know what I really like is when they first come on heckling, and then before you know it, they're like here every day, and then before you know it, they become a member. King, that's going to be 20, right? I like seeing that transformation of negative energy being transformed into something positive. Yep. This is 10. We have doing 20 for that. This is what we have left, and this is what we've gone through thus far, right? That's why the cards, it's a good visual to keep you motivated throughout your task, right? Because you can see what you've accomplished and what you have left to go. It's a great motivator for you to finish the workout. And another variation, which is just fun to do throughout the day, you could just put the deck of cards in your pocket, right? And pull out one card, do it, put it in the other pocket, right? Just transfer it over throughout the day. Before you know it, you got an extra workout in and you didn't even break a sweat. 2, we're going to do 4. We don't have too many to do. We just got to get through this little bit here. And we'll have our 800 reps. Next we have 5. You can just leave that door open. It's getting warm in here. Thank you. Five, we're doing 10. Again, 2 5s in a row. Next, we have a 3, and that's going to represent 6 as we're double decking it on our way to 800 reps. We're almost there. Eight on deck, we're doing 16. Nice. Hey, Nathan, what's up? R1, you get the idea? Oh, where did I get the idea to use the cards? I learned it in prison. Yep. Everybody does it. I ain't the first. It's a common thing. It's a common thing, right? Because there's a lot of poker tables in prison, guys gambling and whatnot, and the cards get beat up pretty quickly. So there's a lot of cards laying around all over the place. They're easy to get your hands on. Yep. First time I saw a guy do a deck of cards, he did 1,000 push-ups in under 20 minutes. I was just like, what just happened? What did I see here, right? What just happened, right? This guy in front of me just did 1,000 push-ups in 20 minutes. I'm like, I want to do that too, right? Here we go. This is the 8 card. We're doing 16 for that. Yeah. Haven't you guys ever been to prison? Right? Everybody gets jacked doing push-ups and pull-ups. Here we go. King, we're doing 20 for the face card. No, I've never been in the military. No, but I do like structure. I probably would have done well. Let's see. We got 3 cards left. 3 cards left. Pardon me. Next card, we have a 7. That's going to be 14. We're almost there to our 800 reps, guys. Good job. Yes, always the half reps, guys. Yes, it's very apparent that I'm not doing full range of motion, right? Let's just compare. You want to compare? I'll do 5 and 5. All right. Look at this. So, regular full range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're doing the half reps. Right? Look at me. Extra range of motion, extra stretch. I'm just staying down here in the most stretched point of it. Check this out. Right here to here. Here to here. And it's fully stretched point. Yep. That's how it's done. We have a 2 on deck. We're doing 4. And we're finally here to our last card of the day. What do you think it is? Let's see. I know you guys like to guess it right off the bat, right? This card I'm holding in my hands, you know what it is already. Let's hear it. Standard 4 guesses a jack. Chris's rosin a 6. Let's see. Fast out a 2. Lori, King of Hearts, Queen. Allison Bird a 5. 4. Spades, 6. Candy K a 7. You ready? Last card is a 4. 4. Where you guys at today? I know you knew this card. I know you know it. You're just pretending like you don't know it. That's what's happening here. You already know it. All right, congratulations on your 800 reps. We did that in 42 minutes, 42 seconds.